Alrighty guys, what's going on? Today I'm going to be talking to you about the Wacaco Minipresso portable espresso maker. If you're a coffee lover in any way, shape, or form, you will love this thing. It's a really awesome product. Definitely not anything new. They do have a lot of portable espresso makers on the market, but this one I love because it's easily the most compact one I've found, super affordable, and just very, very easy to use in general. So a little background. I drink coffee or espresso drinks at least once a day, if not twice a day or more. But I also do love going camping. I love traveling, backpacking, things like that. And when I do that, I don't always have access to coffee. And prior to having this thing, and I've had it for a little over a year now, I was using a press. So I'd bring a press with me just anywhere I went, like camping or backpacking, which, it can be kind of a tedious process to do that. And also it just takes up a lot of room, which is kind of annoying. So this thing has been awesome for that. Specifically, one thing you should note is that, and also this is the NS version, just in case you didn't know, because the GR version is different, and I will kind of get into that in a bit. So this is a completely manual product. There are no batteries, no external power sources. It's just a little hand pump action to kind of get it going. A little bit about the pieces. You have the body, the pressure chamber right here. So that's what you're going to pump everything through. You have your espresso cup, or coffee cup. You have your water chamber. So this is where the water is going to sit. As you can see, I already have some water in there, and your filter. So this is what it's going to filter and grind through to get everything out. When it's put together, and I'll put it together right now, I put about 70 milliliters of water in here. One thing you will need to note is that you will need to heat up your water. Like I said, there aren't any power sources or batteries in this thing, so water is not going to heat up on its own. You will need a way to heat up your water. So whether that's on a pot, on a little portable stovetop, or coffee pot or kettle or whatever, you're going to need something like that. So here's kind of how the process usually goes. So you will fit a Nespresso capsule in here, and you can buy those online. It's the Nespresso brand. That's what this thing takes, or this specific model, the NS model, takes. For the GR model, you have a little filter basket, and you can add your own finely grounded coffee, which I kind of like. I know there are little chambers that you can get, so you can modify this one to do that as well, but I haven't really done that yet, just because I get the espresso capsules. So essentially how it works is you take this, you put it on top of your water chamber. Oh, close that first. Yeah. Put it on top of your water chamber, and then when your Nespresso is sitting in there, you're going to take this, put it on top, and you're going to screw it in. Sometimes it can be a little difficult to screw, but you need to make sure that it's all the way on, especially when you're dealing with hot water, because first time I did this, actually, I ended up burning myself a little bit because, I didn't make sure everything was really on there nice and tight. So just make sure when you put it on, you squeeze everything tightly together. You have your cup. So, all together, about the size of a taller can of Red Bull or soda or something like that. So you can easily store it away in your backpack or in a side pocket or something like that. And when you're finally ready, all you gotta do is you take this off your cup. And I, obviously didn't put espresso in here, but I will kind of just show you how it works. Turn it upside down, give it little pumps. It usually takes about 2 to 3 pumps for it to kind of break through all the ground coffee. And then you'll notice, in this case, a little bit longer. And then it'll start coming out the bottom. There you go. So it aerates. Boom. You can see water pouring out the bottom. And, when you put your espresso in there, it'll come out espresso. Nice and dark and rich and sweet flavored too. I think it filters through very, very easily. And that'll typically take about, to finish off the cup, about 6 or 7 full straight pumps through. So you can see there's water in the cup now, which is awesome. So yeah, like I said, very, very easy to use. Couple things that I would say I don't really dig about this thing is that, one, you do need the Nespresso capsules, which can get expensive. That's the one thing. They are pretty pricey. But if this is like a one-off thing and you only want to use it when you go camping, and so you can buy a pack and then use them every once in a while, that's totally a workable thing. I would not use this every single day. I only use it when traveling, just because there are much easier ways to get your coffee than by like pumping in and doing all that stuff. So I would just say, use it for when if you're a traveler or whatever, like you're constantly out and about and you don't have access to coffee. That's when this machine like really shines through. So yeah, Wacaco Mini Nespresso, Minipresso NS. Yeah, have fun.